We just might be live, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Rocking and rolling. Always got to do the old. Can you legends see me there? Surely I'm live. Surely I'm live. I reckon I am. How are you all? Benjamin McCabe, what are you tired of? You're getting tired of this. How are we all? People are in the chat. People are excited. I'm excited. That means I've relatively got it right on the first go. First of all, everyone in the chat, how are you all going? I need to apologise for yesterday. Something just come up with my beautiful family and I had to run off. But everything is okay and the chat is rolling on. If people are firing away, we're talking. I'm excited. You're excited. But yes, apologies for yesterday. That's all right. Hopefully that won't happen again. So we're at a special time today. And have we got a bit to get through at the moment? So first of all, welcome to the Ready Bang, the #1 live stream in the world. I am your host, the Aussie Armwrestler, and as always, I am your 2019 Melbourne Cup left arm amateur, 80 to 95 kilos, third place getter. This is the most sought after trophy in the arm wrestling world. I've already had a busy morning doing podcast. Hello to everyone in the chat. What have we got? I'll get to it all. What have we got? People are getting tired of what's going on. John Bailey says live from Australia, house arrest. Kind of. We're in a... I can still go out and do bits and pieces, but just about everything is shut from the names things. Tim Pipe says, happy Olympics champion. Boy, oh boy, am I excited. But the IOC, get your shit together. Honestly, breakdancing is going to be in the next Olympics, but arm wrestling isn't. I am just firing away. That just really bothers me. OP to Thrift. G'day, Jake. Here we go. Fox April, my man all the way in Scotland. He's going to fill the piggy bank for a shirt. Hit me up on if anyone wants one. John Bailey wants that cup as each and every week. Get in line. Get in line. I tell you what, it is going to be one of the most biggest events when that trophy is up for grabs for this left arm. Looking very sharp there. Benjamin McCabe wants that trophy as much as the hammer. I tell ya, this is the most sought after trophy. You've got to understand. I've had world champions challenging me for this. I don't see too many people challenging for Michael Todd's hammer. But Michael Todd has challenged me for this. Todd Hutchings and the works. It is all happening. How is everyone in the chat? Thank you all for coming along. Plenty to talk about in the arm wrestling world. I could go on and on and on about the Olympics because I'm an Olympics nerd. But I'm frustrated as hell that it's not in the Olympics. I mean, we all kind of know why. Because Olympics, they try and make it as natural as possible. But we're going in there. How is everyone in the chat going? Let's fire away. You betcha says the Olympics are too wimpy for arm wrestling. Absolutely. Happy Friday night or Saturday morning wherever you are around the world. Super excited that I'm in this time slot. Annoyed that I had so many people waiting and were firing yesterday. We've got, if you can, thank you. The first thing, obviously, if you can, if you're in here, hit that like button. It helps the algorithm, helps spread it to all other people so more people can come in and enjoy the #1 live stream in the world. Second of all, it just helps me out. One thing I just do want to thank are my Patreon supporters for just 50 cents a week Australian. Chump change. You can support the Aussie Armwrestler. I try to give as much advance notice for things like that. But all money just goes back into this channel and making it bigger and better. Thank you, Retro Rise Star. Henry Mullet, who is in the chat. We've got Jess Ward, a Patreon supporter. Chad Shaw, Ron Espy, we'll be talking about them a bit later. My man Tom Day. Hollywood, Matt Connolly, doing good things for Australia. Marcus Newton, and a very good friend of mine, Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show, who's doing great things in the arm wrestling world, and a good friend of mine. Michael Palmer comes down and does a bit of training with me. Nungadeen, a good man from Queensland. We've got Black Flag Candles, Tony Goodman, and the Iron Giant, Warren Raber. Thank you, everyone. People are climbing and flying in. Maxter, you are right. I would crush Devon if it's for the trophy. It's for his legacy hammer. He might beat me, but if it's for my trophy, I am on. Get the bad stuff out the way. Another match has been, let me get in camera shot here. Another match has been postponed due to travel restrictions and things like that. This match was going to be unbelievable. Not only was it going to be unbelievable, but I honestly and genuinely thought Ryan Bowen was winning this match against the big Matteo Ungi. Header Morris, a very nice young man and a super strong man. He is phenomenally strong, but unfortunately with restrictions. Ryan's got to at least wait 8 weeks. It's a better travel bubble and things like that. So what does anyone think how that match was going to go? At this stage, I was very confident that Ryan Bowen was going to win that one. And I was having a quick chat with Ryan last night. And boy, oh boy, Ryan can always turn a negative into a positive. And I'll tell you why. Let's get Ryan up on the screen there. He has put out a challenge to the elite arm wrestlers in the world. He's going to pay for your flights. He's going to pay for any sort of expense if you are willing to quarantine for 2 weeks. He is going to pay for any bits and pieces and give you a match fee. He's not going to give you a match prize because he believes he will beat anyone at the moment. Very good. I love it. How can you not love that? He's putting his money where his mouth is. He wants to stay with his family. He's not going to do the 2 weeks quarantine and whatnot over there. I don't even think he's allowed to go to New Zealand to take on Matawangari, the Beast. So I absolutely love this. He's put the challenge. I hope some big names really take it upon him. I mean, it'll be good if there was someone that was, single and didn't have a wife and family to take on this challenge. I think it'll be fantastic. Let me know in the comments who should go over and challenge Ryan. You get a free flight to Australia. It's in the sunny part of Brisbane/Gold Coast. A beautiful and sexy part of Australia. Great country to be in. And then hopefully by the time you get over there and pull in the Aussie Armwrestler can fly up, you can have a beer with me. But who do we think should be able to challenge? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how it's all going. Who should Ryan challenge? I mean, he's feeling that good. He's up to 103 kilos. What's that, about 230-ish, 220, 230 pounds. Get Levan over. Get them all over there, but he's feeling mega strong. Who do we think should go over and challenge? I think it is a fantastic idea. Why not? Get yourself a free flight, hang out with the Aussie Arm Wrestler, hopefully, and things like that. We want everything to happen. People, he's feeling strong. And for me, with anything, and I know Ryan gets the most hate out of anyone, I just love confidence in an elite athlete in any sport, including our great one. Love him or hate him, he's doing some great things, and boy, oh boy, is this a great thing. I would love to see, someone around his weight that is feeling strong. But not only that, we're going to see something huge in a couple of weeks. So in a couple of weeks, we have the Queensland state titles. I don't know if the Aussie Arm Wrestler is going to be there. I live down the bottom of Australia. And then Lachlan Adair, Jordan Davis, the Reggie. Congratulations to Jordan Davis as well. He's just recently engaged to his beautiful girlfriend, fiance. She's a lovely person as well. They're definitely a perfect match for each other. Very happy. Congratulations to you, Jordan Davis. Fatali's going to be pulling. Marcus Atiri's going to be pulling. So we're going to see Lachlan and Ryan meet up, hopefully in the final of the Queensland State Championships, and just get a proper sanction. Ready, go. But we want a proper sanction. Ready, bang. But going back through the comments, what have we got? Let me go in there. Fox 8 Ball reckons he wants Ryan to pull Schoolboy. Look, I'd take that. I think Ryan wins that one. Happy birthday to Schoolboy the other day. Tim Pipe says, look at those pythons on blue. My man, Jamie Sheldon. You've got to understand, guys, Jamie Sheldon has a huge super match coming up, which I want to get Jamie and Artem on the show, either on a live stream or I'll do a podcast with them both. I think people just underestimate what a great dude Jamie Sheldon is with everything he's doing in NatFit and things like that. If you can, go over and support Jamie Sheldon. Fox 8 Ball reckons, how about Paul Lynn? I would love to see the whole Fix clan take on each other. All of them. Do a battleground with hosts of the Fix. I know Paul Lynn is feeling strong. Ray's got a super match at Arm Wars coming up with Alan Vera, and he just loves to pull anyone. And I know Ryan would absolutely thrive. He would absolutely love taking on. He just wants to challenge anyone and everyone. It's getting to the stage where people like him and Lachlan Adair in Australia just locked up gorillas in cages. We're going to let them free. We're going to let them soar. If they had wings, let them fly on their own wings. It's just unbelievable. Everyone that is coming in, so it's awesome that Jamie Sheldon's in the chat. You know I have nothing but good things to say about you, my man. Get that lightsaber out. Well, I'll definitely get you on the show. What do we think about a fixed Battleground tournament? It should happen. Geez, I hope Arm Wars happens. That's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be... And while, because Jamie Sheldon's in the comments, Jamie Sheldon's in the comments, give me a tip. Jamie or Artem? Who do you think's going to win their super match that's happening on August 7th? Who's going to win that one? Get in the comments. $15 super chat. Retro Rice the Gaming. Retro Rice the Gaming says, come on, Bowen, doing it for the Aussies. Absolutely. And especially with the Olympics going on. Thank you very much, Retro Rice, with the super chat. Still got to work out. Buy yourself a camera. Retro Rister, buy yourself a camera because you need to come on the show. But also, guys, if you get a chance, it would do me the world of good, everyone watching. Go over to Retro Rister's Gaming. You will not be disappointed. It's old school, nostalgic with a bit of commentary and information on it. It's my favourite gaming channel, hands down, not just because he's a supporter of the Aussie Armwrestler. If you can, go over and hit the like button. Retro Rister, if you're still watching, one, thanks for the super chat. Two, chuck your channel in the comments. Chuck your channel in the comments so people can quickly go click and come back. Ronan, hey Aussie, I'm late. Better late than never. No worries. Ronan, my man. Joe the Hammer Valentine, my man. Joe the Hammer with a $20 super chat. He says, I'm a simple man. I enjoy top rolling, thick women and super chatting, you big ledge. Hope you're doing well, brother. Well, if anyone says, you big ledge, of course I'm doing well, Joe the Hammer Valentine. I prefer to top roll myself, and I just like my women that are my wife. That's the only woman I like, but I love it. Top rolling, thick women, super chatting, Joe the Hammer Valentine. Two things. One, love that you say you big ledge, and two, I love that you've kept the nickname Joe the Hammer Valentine. It's what have we got? Another 15 in super chats, and Fox 8 Ball will do wrist reps. BBW for the win from Max Store. Look, so many matches are coming up. We can try and get through them all. If we don't get through them all, we'll get through them all next week. Bit of an update, but the super match, the super match that we need to talk about, of course, is the John Brzenk / Chance Shaw. This match is happening next weekend. Ho, ho, ho! You sweet son of a gun. The mouth is watering down. The goat is bucking his head. His horns are ready. He's ready to come in and go bang and get back on the table. It is so exciting. Chance Shaw feeling the best he is ever in this stage. I'm going to do a video later on, give you an update about it. And yes, I'm going to do a watch party / live commentary on this match. I will take the day off work. I don't care. I need to see the greatest of all time pull live. Something I have not yet done, and it burns me up inside. It burns me up inside. Has anyone's mind changed when it comes to John Brzenk and Chance Shaw? Were you betting on Chance and now you're betting on John? Were you betting on John and saw John pull at Utah tournament and change your mind? Or are you staying in your lane? Joe the Hammer Valentine, thank you. Never relinquishing this nickname. You keep that, my man. Ryan Espy in the house. Ryan, I need to get you on the show. You're on my list doing good things. Your channel firing. But also we're going to get to your big matchup very, very soon. I'm going to have a bit of a chat about that. But absolutely love what you're doing, Ryan Espy. And thank you for chiming in and saying g'day to everyone. Ryan Espy is I live and breathe. Oh, people are talking to each other in the comments. I absolutely love it. Also, thank you for the super chats. This is it. This match is incredible in so many ways. I mean, of course, John Brzenk coming back and going bang in and getting back on the table is unbelievable. The fact that he just gave us a taste, a little bit of an appetizer, was unreal. I absolutely love it that he came in and went bang. Did everyone watch it? Was everyone as impressed as I was? Like, John was just unbelievable. And then, of course, Chance taking care of business as Mr. Shaw does best. He was just flowing in there. This match is so good for so many reasons. Everyone in the chat, Joe the Hammer Valentine has started it off. Yell out where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Joe the Hammer has said he's from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Go the Timberwolves there. Thank you for chiming in there. John posted this on Instagram. He's trying to get back into social media. Thank you for all the positive reviews on my performance this weekend, but I find myself in a very awkward position with the arm bets going on now and feel obligated to close it. I pulled Jordan still afterwards and could do nothing with him. I still feel like I have a chance against Chance, but clearly do not feel like I'm the favourite going this match in 2 weeks. I read that and I wasn't sure if John was just being very humble, the great man that he is, or was he just going to just bait everyone and throw a bit of a tease? He has jumped back on Facebook. I didn't have enough time to put it on here, but he has jumped back on Facebook saying, forget that, I'm feeling strong. Where is your bet coming from? Tell me. Daniel Urich says, Lex Luthor. Ryan in the chat. This is beautiful. Max thought, is John eating enough gummy bears to prepare for Chance? I don't see John as a gummy bears person. I see John as a bit of a tart. I don't know around the world if you haven't, but we have these jam tart things and Neenish tarts, one of my wife's favourite foods. Jam and it's kind of like a mini pie. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll get a thing going on there. Yeah, but I see John as one of those. But who's winning this matchup? What do we take from this message? John has come back on Facebook and said, I actually feel pretty good. I feel pretty great. So, yeah, I will give my actual breakdown. But I have staked some money. Only $20. Gamble responsibly. Only $20. But I have put my $20 on one of these people. Who have you put if you had money or fake money, put it in there. Who have you betted on? Let me know, everyone in the chat. I need to know, and I'll give a bit of a breakdown later on in the week. Cannot wait for this matchup. Now, Ryan Espy has mentioned that he's in the chat, and he said, g'day. Wow. Woo! If this doesn't get your super heavyweight balls tingling, I don't know what will. How good is this? Arm Wars has provided, again, another Battleground getting 4 absolute superstars in the chat. We've got Derek Smith, Alex Kadecha, the Polish Sausage, Chad Shaw, and Ryan Espy. This is a super heavyweight Battleground. Man, this is unbelievable. Fox 8 Ball says he's putting his house on John Brzenk. I love that. I absolutely... Yeah, I like that. It's not a bad bet, that's for sure. Now, this one here, Derek Smith, just a cool guy. He's getting on the back of the table. He has wanted this Kadecha matchup for a while. He wanted it at King of the Table. Neil Pickup swooped in and says, let's have it over in the UK, October 1st to October 3rd over there at Arnold's with the Arm Wars. And then we've got Chance Shaw, once again, the talk of the town at the moment. He's going to take on Ryan Espy. So my understanding, it's Derek versus Alex, Chance versus Ryan, and the winners go off in the final. Now, these 4 have all had a chat on Neil Pickup Show. And of course, at some stage, I'm going to get all 4 on my channel, whether it's individually or collectively. You know I am the man with the microphone, the iron voice. I will go on and on about this one. What is it? What is it? What are we having on this match? Who do we like? Derek Smith, the 6'8" powerhouse that really wants to make a name for himself. Do you like the white, hot Chance Shaw? Do you like the form that he's in? Are you a bit of a Polish sausage kind of guy? I'm not sure why I'm dancing, but are you a Polish sausage kind of guy with the big Alex Special K Kadesha? Or do you like Ryan Espy, world-renowned superstar? Do we like him? He's on a bit of a comeback trail. Go over to his channel and check out. He has updates all the time on Big Ryan. Easy E Espy is doing. Man, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. Very excited how it's all going. Bang! Cooper Maxwell. Thank you very much for a $4.99 super chat. He says, Arm Wars is the way. Cooper Maxwell, no disrespect to any other organisation out there. Arm Wars, I think, is leading. I like the way they set it up. Everyone knows I'm a huge WAL fan. I love an entertainment aspect. I do like the bigger pads, just purely on the entertainment thing. But Arm Wars seems to have the closest to a happy medium of everyone. And I love it. So Cooper Maxwell with your $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Also, Cooper, let me know where you are from. C-Max. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Guys, I mean, Chance's photo looks hilarious. But where is this match going? Who is taking it? Can Chance Form just continue to dominate and put another head on his trophy wall in Ryan Espy? Does Ryan Espy just really put this young buck back in his place and say, oi, get back in there. I'm Ryan Espy. Bang. Do we think Derek Smith is just going to lie on top of everyone and pull back Alex's hair to able to get him on the pin? One arm on the table, one arm on Alex's hair and yank that back, bang, and get the pin. Are we going about that? Or do we think Alex Kadecha can just bring that European style and just wipe the floor with everyone? Let me know in the chat. This one is super sexy at the moment. Joe the Hammer Valentine again with another $20 super chat. Joe, I need to do something special for you. I just don't know what it is. He says, I think all 4 men will pull very well, but we'll all look back at this is when Big Derek showed up. Joe the Hammer Valentine reckons Big Derek. Well, Lee, I like it. I like anyone that goes the early crow. I'm going to go the early crow probably next week. I might do a bit of a predictions video because there's so many good matches coming up. So I like that. But where are we going? Where are we going? Guys, hit that like button while you're here. Thank you to everyone who's in the chat. Now, this is going to be very good. I just don't know who to pick. You can make an argument for each and every one. I love the comeback and the training that Ryan Espy's doing. I love the super hot form that Chance Shaw is coming about, and I love the European style of Alex Cadecha in his top 8 battles that he's had. But I just love Derek Smith. How can you not like Derek Smith? If anyone in the chat dislikes the man, you're doing yourself a disservice. He is fantastic. Tim Pipe says, okay, let's talk about our own very own Hellraiser, Australia's very own pressing lightweight magnate. Yeah, Josh Barker. Yeah, we'll get to some Aussies a bit later on, but I like what Josh is doing. Winston Hughes says, what weight class will you pull it over the top down under? Hang on, let me get back. I've lost it. Here we go. What weight class will I pull? I'm going to pull in this weight class, in the microphone weight class. No, if I pull it over the top down under, I'm going to compete. I love competing. I am hoping to get down. I weigh 95 kilos at the moment. Work that out in your pounds. I think it's about 200 pounds, around the 200 pound mark. I'm looking to continue to cut weight. I got down 4 or 5 kilos, but then, I've had a couple of weeks at home, not at work, so I may have not got enough exercising. Oh, the gyms aren't open, but I want to be a strong 85, 86. 85 to 88 kilos is where I want to be. 85 to 88 kilos is where I am looking to be. Daniel said, Derek says he hasn't decided if he's got a top roll or hook yet. He's just got the weapons in his arsenal. Justin Cyrillic, how do you pronounce your name? So Justin Cyrillic. I hope Ryan gets destroyed. He's all talk and no show. Justin, yeah, look, he's just been, he wants to pull international level. You'll get a good understanding of Ryan at the Queensland comp. That'll definitely happen. They're in the same state. He'll get a ready go at the state titles, put himself up against some people. Justin, also, let me know where you're from. I just have a weird thing. I love knowing where people are from. Justin, thank you very much for your $5 super chat. So, yeah, look, Ryan would want to pull. If he can go and pull, he'll go and do it. But, he pulled on his honeymoon in a training session. So, I'm not sure if he's all talk and no show. It's not really up to him. But, I understand everyone is frustrating. Build up to a match, build up. Nothing happens. We had the whole RVJ thing, that didn't happen. We've had, he was supposed to go over and pull a TAL in Canada, and that didn't happen. He was supposed to go to New Zealand and pull, and that didn't happen. I do understand your frustration, Justin, but I believe 95% of it isn't his fault. What have we got here? The comments are flying in. I think it's going to be hard to beat Espy from from Ronan. Core mother effers from my man Joe the Hammer. Winston thinks Ryan's going to win. What have we got? Fox reckons if Justin hates him so much, he should super chat 100. No, he doesn't hate me. He can super chat me 100, but he doesn't hate me. Any. Yeah, people never said that I hated him. Oh, you just hope he gets destroyed. He's replying in the chats. Yeah, bit of defense going in for Ryan. What have we got? CEO of Harabro. I love some of these troll names. What have we got? I think he would beat Brom Saplenkov left-handed. Winston Hughes is from South Florida. Beautiful. Naples, Florida, to be exact. Are you anywhere near Disneyland? I don't know Florida too well. I just know Orlando, Miami. Fox 8 Ball says he's on an 11 match win streak. But, yeah, thank you. In saying that, Justin, thank you very much for your super chat. You got the discussion going, which I love. I don't think myself or anyone is attacking you. It is getting going. Joe the Hammer Valentine, he's going to go cut down a tree. Take care. See you next time. Bang. Thank you very much for all your super chats. Marcel Jador is in the house. He is huge on just helping people. Get in quick while you can. Breaking news, Marcel Jador is giving up social media. Wants to focus on himself and his family and his sweet dog. Get in while you can and speak to Marcel. He's going to... he's got I've been here the whole show, just training as well. Go SB. Thank you for tuning in, Marcel. And I don't blame you for giving up social media. I need it so I can spread love to everyone. Final moment. Who is winning this matchup? If I'm going the early, I do like... I just want to see Ryan Espy compete. I think I've got a fair understanding on the other three. I need to see Ryan Espy compete soon. Then I can give a proper one. Yeah, it's hard to go get it. And they're just all awesome guys as well. I think that's what's making it harder for me. They're just all awesome dudes. We finally got a date and where we can watch this matchup. We finally got a date. How good's this? Dave versus Levan. Hopefully this doesn't change again, but it's looking for September 5th. And you watch it on armbets.tv live. And of course the Aussie Armwrestler will be setting his alarm and calling one of the biggest matches of the year. Good to see Levan back in action. What do we think of this one, guys? What do we think of this one? I'll just go back through some of the comments while you give me an answer on this one. Ryan in his prime will be good. That trophy of yours weight is an easy 37 kilos. Clearly, if you stop carrying it around with you, Aussie, you can compete in the lightweight class left-handed and dominate after weigh-ins. Yes. Well, it's a pretty good trophy. It's a pretty good trophy. Think about it. It's pretty good trophy. But this matchup I'm pretty excited about. I'm pretty happy about. I get excited about all these matchups. Arm Wars is just building one of the biggest cards. Yet to get the call up to come over and commentate it, but that's okay. But all these cards and matches are happening, and I just get so excited. I let the positivity just pour out into everyone. But then it just slowly goes back and back and back. And then, of course, something... Well, we all know what makes it not happen, and it just gets super frustrating. I can't imagine what it's like for the athletes, but as a fan, as a commentator, someone that just loves producing videos about it, I get super, super frustrated. But in saying that, I love this matchup. We speak about it almost every week. How can you not talk about it? Dave Chafee. I've had a great podcast with Dave Chafee. Go back to the Aussie Armwrestlers archives and check out my interview with Dave Chafee. Especially with Dave, he doesn't like doing them, and he put a bit of trust in me, and afterwards he had nothing but nice things to say, and I took that as one of my biggest accomplishments in the arm wrestling world. Dave does do shows, but he's not a big fan of it. Dave does all of his talking on the table, which I still believe he will do in this one. He's posting a lot about his beautiful wife, so he appears to be in a good headspace. And as everyone knows, you don't have to be an athlete to know, when you are in a good headspace, you feel unstoppable. Especially when it comes from your loved ones. When your loved ones build you up and make you feel invincible, you do feel invincible. And there's just something about Dave at the moment that I still feel that he can take Big Levan on. What have we got here? Yeah, everyone's really looking forward to this matchup. And so you should as an arm wrestling fan. It's just going to be unbelievable. If you had to pick one of them not to continue for the rest of the year, who would it be? I like my game, pin one, lose one, get rid of one. If it was just these two, who would it be? Would it be the Georgian Honk, who has about 37 letters in his last name? Or is it my man, Dave Chafington, Esquire the Third? We all love my man, Big Dave Chafee. And it's just, I like the way that it's going. I like the way it's going to happen. I still think Dave's going to win. I see Levan trying. He'll start the first round wanting to overpower Dave and come in with a hook. And then he'll start hitting the top roll. It's just, can Dave catch like he caught Prime Dennis 10 years ago? Can Dave bring that form back? Yes, it's another 10 years on. since that, or maybe even a little bit longer. Oh, I'm just trying to think of that. Forgive me, between 8 and 10 years. Dave is a corrections officer. Ronan's done that before. Not easy work. Of course, that wouldn't be easy work as well. When I say I've been to prison a couple of times, I used to teach expelled high school kids and used to take them there to show them, don't be an idiot. Prison's horrible. It's not like the movies. And the movies don't even make it look good. But anyway, enough about prison. We're talking about arm wrestling. And I'm so excited for that one. Everyone, tell me what we think about that one. I love it. I don't care what the rules are. I think these two big behemoths going head to head, just locking horns, is just nothing but 100% good in the arm wrestling world. Speaking of, I'll get this picture out of the way. One thing before I move on to the next. Just moving on and on and on. One thing I want to have a quick chat about to everyone. What do you think of State Kings? Devin has been able to build this platform for the arm wrestling world where you can put money on State Kings. You can put your wager on your favourite arm wrestler of who you think is going to win a specific matchup. I love it. I personally love the idea. I don't mind the odd punt here and there. Of course, only bet what you can afford, and hopefully you can make a few dollars profit if your man wins. What do we think will happen? Like, are you a fan of it? Do you think it'll change the sport? I found it very interesting straight away when State Kings happened. And it comes with any sort of gambling. The moment State Kings was introduced, people were accused of taking dives. Straight away, world champions taking a dive over State Kings. Now, if you're not too sure, I'll try and break it down in about 30 seconds. If the way State Kings works, you are given odds. And it's not always double your money. If someone is a really good arm wrestler, you will not double your money. You will have to stake more money than you'll get in return. So, for example, if John Brzenk is paying $1.76 to beat Chance Shaw, well, every dollar you put on, you'll get 76 cents in return. Put $100 on, you'll win $176. You'll get your $100 back. And what they do is why they have them in blocks. It's so State Kings doesn't lose any money. They have enough money bet on both participants, so then whatever loses, they just use all of the losing side's money and put it on and pay out the winners. So State Kings have done it very smartly. But good on Devon, and I'll always give a shout out to Devon on this one because it's done really well, and it's giving the arm wrestling world a chance to make a few dollars, and it's another avenue for arm wrestlers to make a few dollars themselves. It's just the next step in being able to have more and more arm wrestlers establish a decent income, and also, just being able to step away from their actual jobs, or even only work 2 or 3 days a week and able to make money this way. I think State Kings is a good idea. I think betting responsibly on your performers and athletes is a fantastic idea. What do you think in the comments? What have we got? I bet on sports all days anyway, so it's a no-brainer from me. Burgoyne's Beer Belly comes in with the beers. Look, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I've already had 2 beers. I'm not an alcoholic. I'll explain why a bit later. A lot of. I think it will. I think the State Kings part of it will work out. You can gamble on just about anything. My wife watches a lot of reality TV shows, and my favourite thing after she's watched an episode is going on the betting agencies and seeing the odds of her favourite bachelor or bachelorette or a favourite contestant on the shows that we have over here, MasterChef or some garbage like that. And I say, wow, it doesn't look like they're going to win this, that and the other. I think State Kings is good. If I was putting a bet on State Kings, I would bet on the Aussie Armwrestler to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and hopefully one day just sit in a chair in a professional manner and commentate a match live. I would put my money on that. What have we got in the comments? That's right, Jack Daniels has got stake what you can afford to lose, 100%. Tim Pipe, no way, man. No arm wrestler in the world would throw a match. Exactly. I'm with you, Tim Pipe, on that one. I was betting and collecting for years, so State Kings is a good next step. Just don't be a degenerate and lose all your money. Absolutely. If you're at the end of the week and gone, oh, I've got an extra $10 in my bank account, or you clean your jacket and you find $10, and you want to make a couple of dollars and buy yourself a coffee the next day or something. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I see some of the money being thrown around. One, if you've got that much money, don't bet on arm wrestling. Two, I don't think you've got that much money. You're just throwing it out there as intimidation. But that's just me. Competitors get about 5% of the state cash, I think. So say John, yeah. Look, it's still money though. It's still money. I like that CEO of Harrobro. It's still money that they're getting, another avenue. You know, going back to Ryan Bowen, he's fantastic. Whenever Ryan Bowen has someone on his show and he does all of his super chats, he gives half of that to the person before tax. Before tax. I know he's got a lot of haters out there. So if you go back to King of the Table and you go back to the Turkey event, I did some commentary with him. We had a chat, we had a yarn. And he goes, right, there. And I tried to deny the money, but he goes, right, I got $300 worth of super chats, you can have 150 before tax. So then he's got to pay the YouTube tax out of that. So I like that Ryan's trying to give some money away. I'm not trying to give my money away, but I'm trying to invest it. I would love some Australian pullers, what I can control at the moment, with the money I get, some Australian pullers. You know, if I can put $20 up, all right, you versus you, bang, $20 for the winner. Or King of the Table for 10 minutes. If you're standing there at the end, you get $20. I would love to do something like that. All these super chats and everything, just 100% go back into the channel. You won't see me taking my wife out for dinner. That is on my own. That's on my other job's money. That's not on the blood and sweat of awesome arm wrestlers and arm wrestlers fans alike. Bet equally on both guys that if you lose, you still win. Just explain it before, Max Store, you'll still lose money if you do that. Because if John Brzenk is paying $1.76 and Chan Shaw's paying $1.86, you will lose money doing it. Just normal gambling 101. Why I've had 2 beers in the morning already. I had a great podcast with none other than the Machine, Tom Holland. The Machine, Tom Holland, got up pretty early, and him and I, it was Friday night over there where he was, so Tom and I had an awesome chat, and in about 15, 16 hours, he has an awesome left arm super match where you can go over, just look around, you should be able to watch it live. And if you can, go over to Tom's channel and subscribe. Tom's a great dude. He's been on my show 3 times now, and he's always more than happy to give up his time. He's got a wicked left arm super match against Adrian Popescu, I think is how you pronounce his last name. But he reckons it's going to be a teeth grinder. Tongue waggling, sweating porn everywhere, tendons going to be ripped off the bone, flat out battle. That's the way he sees it, and we had a bit of fun. And of course, we have a sculling competition every time, so make sure you check the episode out. And I'd check it out. That'll drop probably Tuesday or Wednesday. It was a really fun show. Tom's just a really great guy, and and then he's going to come back on the show soon because he's got another massive left-hand super match coming up. Speaking of, so go support Tom as much as you can, because Tom's a huge supporter of the Aussie Armwrestler, which I am very, very grateful. Rumour has it Blue will win the next Australian Survivor Series. Probably. Probably. Where else was I looking? Where was it? Justin Bishop is going back on the table against Bill Lodgson later on. There's just so many events. So I'm going to do a prediction show because there's, I want to get all the Arm Wars stuff, an Arm Wars prediction show. I'm going to do a video later on the week about John and Chan Shaw. There's just so much that he's going on, guys. He's going on. Justin Bishop is going to take on Bill Lodgson. Some might not know who Bill is. I wasn't too familiar with Bill until I finally got to watch the series Game of Arms and enjoyed the way Bill Lodgton pulls. Got to see a lot more of him, so then I went out and watched more matches. He's pulled a lot of arm wars and bits and pieces like that. So who's streaming the Brzenk and Chance match? Yes, good question. Go to Chance's YouTube channel. Chance Shaw's, I believe there's another channel streaming it as well, but I'll be watching it through Chance Shaw's YouTube channel. There's another channel, I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it's definitely at Chance's. I've got to find out the exact time so I can set my alarm because it's happening next weekend. It'll be Sunday morning my time, so I believe it's next Saturday around the world. But if you're in Australia, get up early Sunday morning. That's just going to be unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. Has anyone seen Game of Arms? I've only seen it recently. I might do a review on it. Some was good. Some stuff I didn't like. Some of the rumours that I heard, they're not rumours. They were actually confirmed that I didn't like. And if you want to know more about that, go check out my podcast with Don Underwood. Gave me a bit of an insight about feeding a habit. That's all I'll say about on that. Go watch the episode. It was really interesting to watch. Guys, let me know. Just let me know. Anything. We've been going for about 45 minutes at the moment. But yeah, you got any questions, any concerns? I'll continue to talk because I just love the sport of arm wrestling and I love every single dude that's in the chat, every single man, woman, child. If your dog's in the chat, I am up and about. Just love the way the arm wrestling world is building at the moment. You know, every other channel, they're all over there collaborating with each other. I don't care. Hey, Aussie Armwrestler stands on his own island. That's fine by me. But I do want to collaborate with anyone and everyone. Does anyone have any special requests? Either what athlete you would love to have on the show, what personality you would love to have on the show. Is there another YouTube channel out there that you'd love with me to collaborate with or collaborate with more? As you know, I've done some work with Arm TV, Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show. I've had, people like Chance on my channel. Let me know. Let me know who you would like to build this channel forward. I just love making videos. This is my second show of the day. I just love it. I can talk arm wrestling all day, every day without having a breath because it's you guys that feed this fuel, that feed this passion. And now, with more countries opening up and things like that, we're just going to get arm wrestling news all the time. And it's just going to be unbelievable stuff. Of course, guys. Thank you, Mazel. Bless you too, my man. You're a good dude. Of course, Fox 8 Ball, the pinnacles I say every week would be to have Neil. I'm going to reach out to Neil in the next few weeks. I know he's super busy, but I'm going to reach out to him soon and see if we can do something together. He's a fantastic guy. I don't know if he likes me or not, but he's always super nice to me when I chat to him, and he always has a smile when I give him a super chat and whatnot. He knows I'm a huge fan of his, and of course that would be the absolute dream. That would be good. Yeah, and of course when I do a podcast with him, it won't just be the personality commentary side of it, of course, because he is a world champion. People just don't either don't know or haven't remembered. But is there anyone where you are all around the world? Is there anyone obscure? Anyone different that you would like to come on the show? Also, we'll do a quick recap. That Dallas Craig Tullier match was pretty awesome as well. All the focus was on John Brzenk at Utah. But the Dallas match, the Craig match, how good was that, Craig taking that one out? Do you think Craig has an advantage with his 47-kilo giant watch that he wears on his left side, able to go bang and pull him down? What have we got here? Daniel Urick, I'd love to see Vodka Ronan on. Do you like a drink, Ronan? Fox 8 Ball, talk to Blue, then maybe get the man Brzenk himself. Blue's always opened his doors up to me. He's always happy for me to to come on my show, and he always invites me to do some commentary from time to time on his channel. So yeah, I believe that will happen. I'm not asking Bull at the moment because the fact that he's got John Brzenk on, I'm just trying to support that as much as he can so John can continue to be on YouTube, and then maybe I'll get an introduction from Blue. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, something will always be in the works. Max Store, Jake, have you interviewed Devon yet? No, not yet. Not yet. I haven't had the great man himself. He knows I'm a huge fan. I've met him. I've met him before. He came to Australia in 2019 when I had my first super match, which I got the W on both hands. First ever super match, which was good. Took on a good opponent. Devon was fantastic then. He hasn't come on my show. He's just got other avenues to explore. He's not. He's one of the busiest mans in arm wrestling. He's doing his own things. Devon can pick and choose at what he does, and he's just chosen not yet to come on my show. Devon's been, in saying that, he's been nothing but polite to me. You know, anytime I've messaged him on, on any of the socials, he's always replied. You know, the reply doesn't have to be in great detail, but he's just. He's just always been polite and foremost for me. So, of course, Neil and Devon and John, those three, when I get them on, is just going to be fantastic. I just got to make sure I don't giggle like a little schoolgirl when their crush walks past. I may do the podcast like this because I'll be so excited to get those three on. I haven't got it on. I haven't got those three on yet. But, of course, people power. People power. If you bombard them, they will come on. Bombard them. Not to the point where you're stalking and annoying, but obviously, whenever something comes up, just drop the Aussie Armwrestler's name, and that will happen. What have we got here? Danny Tesh. Danny Tesh. I tell you, that's the unicorn, isn't it? To get that one on. One day, I've met Danny before. At the same event I met Devon. I've met Danny. Fun story about Danny. I hated Danny Tesh when I first met him. Because I'm an extrovert. Oh, Danny, man, how are you? How you feel? Rah, rah. And he just nodded. And I think he said 2 words to me. Knowing who Danny is now, I take that all back. I thought Danny was just, who's this nobody in the arm wrestling world? But Danny's just a very quiet guy. And when I go back and reflect, I was actually grateful he gave me so much time to just sit there and talk to him. He didn't walk off on me. So, yeah, Danny is a pretty good dude. Jake will have to go to the Shadow Realm to find Danny. Dude is a ghost. He is, man, and he chooses that way, and that's fine. That's his life, and that's fine. But hear me now, arm wrestling world. Hear me now. At some stage, I will get Danny on the show. I don't know how yet. I might have to employ the Ghostbusters. I might have to employ some mediums. I do not know how I will do it. But as long as I am doing shows like this, I will expand the arm wrestling realm. I will grab a glimpse of each and everyone's soul, and I'm going to put it together in a ball. And we're going to work together and get Danny Tesh. We'll get him. I don't know how, but we'll get this unicorn on there on this show. I don't know how, but we'll get it done. Burgoyne's Beer Belly, getting Tesh would blow up this channel up like crazy. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Speaking of channels, Andy Boskovsky, I always struggle to pronounce his last name. Why? Because I know him as Andy Lee. Andy Lee trains where I train. He's one of the #1 arm wrestlers in Victoria, and you'd put him in a top 10, minimum top 15 pullers in Australia. And he's also a host of the Andy and Mario show. He's just jumped in the chat. If you can, go check out both of his channels. I will have Andy and Mario on the show at some stage. They're just two fun dudes, but go check out their channel. They're the Andy and Mario show. Two best mates having a laugh. I'm a big fan of supporting anything Australian. So I've been on their show, and I will return the favour. It's probably taking longer than I should, but Andy, thank you for jumping in. The Tesh return is prophecy. Yeah, absolutely. We need somehow to get Danny Tesh. I mean, when I saw Danny Poole, man, the hype is real. The hype is real. I find myself watching his match against Quinlan Mendez quite a lot when he took that match. Yeah, Quinlan always dragging himself off the pad, but Danny's a reactive kind of puller. Yeah, I mean, we're in a real sticky situation with Danny Tesh because he's probably moved on to something else. So if he jumps on the dude's naturally gifted. He's going to be strong anyway. But what if he hasn't kept up that strength? Yeah, it'll be really interesting if he jumped on the table and then everyone's creaming him. Henry Lee was made from Danny Tesh's left elbow. Yeah, he's a big guy. And so when I was going back before about investing in my channel, someone like Andy, I'd love to have him have a super match with someone, for anyone that can come to Melbourne and say, hey, look, get over here, $50 to the winner. Let's have it. I've officially, in the works, got a banner happening. So I don't think I can get it up on the screen now. But I'm going to have a banner. So I've always wanted to have a banner in the background, an Aussie Armwrestler banner, so I can start putting on these super matches and helping out and investing back in the arm wrestling community. So a banner is in the works. The design has been done. And now they are just making it. I'm just waiting. Shout out to Hollywood, Matt Connolly and Dave Stockbridge over there in Adelaide. They are the ones that hooked me up with this person. So thank you to both of you guys. That's going to happen moving forward. What have we got here? He moved. Oh yeah, could you imagine? Slapping contests is the worst things ever. You versus Kid Ethan, Ryan's mate. Oh, he's a massive guy, Ethan Tunstall, if that's who you're talking about there, Fox. He's a massive dude. What do we got? We've hit over 57 minutes. Has anyone got any last comments before I wrap up? I try not to go over an hour as much as I can, but I really appreciate... Because I could easily bang on for 2 hours, but let's face it, come on, I'll probably get annoying after 2 hours. But guys, for 50 cents a week, you can sign up to my Patreon. If you haven't already liked, shared, and subscribed, do as much as you can. Let's build this channel up, because this channel is just giving the people what they want. This channel is for the people. It was built by the people. I wasn't an elite arm wrestler going into this. I wasn't trained by elite. I wasn't an elite arm wrestler's friend or anything. I was a fresh dude that had a vision and had a dream and had, some good ideas from family members that have gone out and gone bang. So that's why I'm a big people person and absolutely love that the people have got behind me and build me up to where I am, which I'm going to claim probably the second or third. I'd definitely be top 5 most famous arm wrestlers in Australia. Worldwide, I could almost be top 2. I reckon I could, in some countries, I come second to Ryan Bowen as the most famous Australian arm wrestler. And that's pretty cool. Even if it's top 5, if you were to name 5 arm wrestlers in Australia and the Aussie arm wrestler's name comes up, that would be hilarious. I'm very humble about that. I'm very humbled about that experience. What have we got? Mazel Jador. Uncle John comes here on the 31st. Yeah, I'm excited. Like everyone knows, I love Uncle John and what Uncle John does. We've just somehow built this bromance, which is good. So, and Mazel's starting to do Super Match series, and he's got Uncle John pulling there. So that's who I'm so excited to see him pull again. Thank you for that, Mazel. Fox 8 Ball, who are you staking, John or Chance? I will do a video later on the week and I'll tell you where my money has gone. Max or Jake, you should react to some slapping contest with your Ready Bang. Go to my Instagram. I've commentated a slapping contest. I think I've done one. Go to my Instagram. I've done one. Ryan has jumped in. Ryan Bowen, enjoy the podcast, brother, while driving. Who's your pick for the Queensland State titles? 7th of August. Well, it's definitely between It's definitely between you and Lachlan. That video you had you know what? You know how much I love you both. You know how much I love you both. But I've been riding I've been one of the first class passengers of the Ryan Bowen train. You're my pick. Ryan Bowen is going to be my pick for the Queensland state titles. If a Jordan or Marcus can give Lachlan some sort of trouble, I mean, you both just feel mega. At your wedding was so much fun, just feeling you both. It's just going to be unbelievable. But at a once-off, ready, go, and things like that, let's give it to you, Ryan. Bang! There you go. You can clip this, roll it out there. Lachlan, don't beat me up, but Ryan Bowen wins the Queensland state titles. Levan Sagnishvi's kidney says, good day. Everyone's saying, what's up, Blue? And they're asking, Ryan, have you got an update about staking? Mizal says, he's on a whole level above me, I say, but who knows? What have we got? Fox 8-Ball. Yes, he's 2 straight. Yeah, just all chatting to each other. Yeah, Ryan, we speak quite often outside of the TV shows, Ryan and I, and I've defended you on shows, and I've shown people just the other side that some people miss out. Like I mentioned before, you give your YouTube money away when you do a live stream and whatnot. So I'm riding it. I'm riding it. You're on 11 match win streak. I'm riding. David Lynn says, what about the heavyweights in England? David Lynn, can you give me a bit more context of what you want me to quickly talk about? What do you mean? What about the heavyweights? Ryan is just letting everyone know, if you have bet on the Ryan Matawangari match, you'll get a refund on your stake Kings bet. Benjamin Cave, all the arm wrestlers in the world need to move to Texas or Florida so we can arm wrestle freely. How about you all move to Melbourne? Come to Melbourne. We've got plenty of room here. Come to Melbourne. Come hang out at the Aussie Armwrestlers house. Let's create a new country for arm wrestlers. What have we got? Josh Barker has jumped in. We were mentioning him a little bit earlier. Tim Pipe was a big fan of his. A lightweight superstar in the arm wrestling world. Everyone's jumping in as we're about to finish up. Because I've just gone that bit over an hour. Has anyone got anything else before we finish up, guys? Once again, I hope you have all smashed that like button. I hope you have all smashed that subscribe button. And as always, I know I bang on too much at the end when I try and wrap up a show. I have hair on my microphone. But you just have no idea wherever you sit on the arm wrestling ladder, whether it's an elite of an elite, we've had a few of them in the chat. Whether you're just a pull-up making dude or you're just a fan that loves a beer, I love all of you guys. Whether I've got lots of super chats, which I'm so happy about. But even if you don't give a super chat and comment and things like that, the support that I have, we've got 25 people in the comments still. It's all happening. David Lynn, okay. Go. You might have to rewind and go back. We did a bit of a breakdown on that 4-way big battle royal because we've been going on for about an hour now. So go check that out, which is good. Fox 8-Ball says, kangaroos get a picture up on Facebook, Jake. Benjamin K, can Ryan beat Lachlan now? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Could. Absolutely. There's something just weird about Ryan at the moment. He can beat a lot of people, and it's going to upset so many people. But if he gets this pin on the ready go against Lachlan, watch out. It's going to be unreal. Cooper Maxwell, again, thank you very much, my man. He's gone with the $4.99 super chat saying, great show. Thank you. You guys make it a great show. Some people are saying with the Ryan Lachlan battle, not yet. Some people are saying if Ryan continues to improve, it's all happening. It's all happening. Guys, I will wrap that up. You guys a dead set big legends. You know, I love all you. This has just been so much fun. With 25 people still in the chat, you know, I could drag it on and on and on. But for anyone else watching back, if anyone knows how to do timestamps, let me know so I can let everyone know. But this has just been so much fun. This will usually lead on to Ryan and John Brzenk, but that's on hold this week. Plenty of things happening on this channel. Check out the Tom Holland podcast coming in a couple of days. In a couple of days, and then I'll do a wrap up of John versus Chanshaw, and then of course we will have what's it called? The live commentary of John versus Chance. So thank you very much. Do what you can there. Benjamin Cave, later Aussie. I'm going to get a hat from you soon. Get it very soon. I've only got 2 left. I've only got two hats left, Ben. So hit me up on Instagram or something. Love you all. Love you all. If Benjamin McKay, you need to play some retro games and stream them with funny commentary. Go check out Retro Rice the Gamer. But that's a really good idea. I actually might, very soon, later this year, the start of next year, I'll be expanding. I'll either start new channels or I'll be expanding this channel. I believe what I've got going on here can expand outside of arm wrestling, whether it's commentating fails, the gaming industry. I want to build this into a worldwide. And then if I can bring all those people into our sport, that is my ultimate goal. I believe that I can commentate on WAL. I believe if just given the chance, I can commentate on Arm Wars, King of the Table. You just got to give me the chance. And from there, I can build a resume and commentate professional sports. The Olympic Games is going to be Australian in 11 years, and my goal is to be a part of that commentary team. I'm going to hire an agent. I feel I have the talent. I feel I have the passion. And I feel I have the knowledge, commitment, comedic delivery, and the catchphrase bang to make all of that happen. But that is what is happening, building the future of the Aussie Arm Wrestler. I've been saying goodbye for 10 or 15 minutes now. Guys, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. I cannot wait to see you all during the week. Hit hard on those tables if you get a chance. And as always, ready, bang!